What's up, Capricorn? Welcome back to Grizzly Tarot. My name is Dan, and I'm here to do your love life checkup. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Happy to have you. Feel free to subscribe and drop a like if you like the video. For those of you that are returning, what's up, Soul Fam? Glad to have you back. So I already pre-shuffled off camera. Anybody who has any questions about anything pertaining to the read, decks I use, who this is for, personal readings, social media, all that good stuff, down below in the description, so check that out. And we're just gonna jump right into it. So, I already shuffled off camera a little bit. I don't know if I said that, but just do 3 on camera real quick. Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus signs in love. 12 card Celtic cross. Capricorn, what are you doing? First card out is 7 of Swords, which is okay. What is going on? For those of you that don't know, the 7 of Swords is the like lie, cheat, sneak card, and that's why I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But it's not the only meaning of the card, so we're not gonna make assumptions right off the bat, right? Advise 4 of Cups in reverse, please. Why? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I got it. Clarifies 4 Cups in reverse, please, Spirit. Single jump that brings itself in the. Okay, there's double. That works too. There was another one with that? Judgment. Okay. Clarify 6 of Wands, please. So for the record, this will be like the longest part of the whole reading is finding, or is getting all the clarifiers. So, just give me a few here. I don't get that. Give me another one. Clarify some of the Cups in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. Stop it, there's so many cards. Thank you. What? How does that make sense? I'll figure it out when I get to it, but I don't know. Okay, no, Spirit, I don't want half the deck. You see this? It flips over all these. No, Spirit. We don't play those games. 1 card, please. 1 or 2. For this advice card, please. Thank you, Spirit. That's just a fucking contradiction. New direction. I'm gonna put it back because I don't know which way it was supposed to be. Okay, I'm gonna say it's in a new direction. Okay, so, and you, all right, you know what is this? Why are you here? Why are you here too? Oh my God. No, too many. Give me one more for this. Jesus Christ. The card attacked me. God damn. Come on, Spirit. Give me one card for this Queen of Swords in the reverse for the undertone. That's Queen of Swords in the reverse. Thank you in advance. Giving up. And that, okay. So, the undertone of the read, you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which talks about being a little unhappy. The Queen of Swords is a very strong, powerful woman. She is very smart, intellectual. She doesn't use her emotions to decide things. She uses her intelligence and her discernment for decision making. But when I say she can be like unhappy, it can talk about like rude communication, coming across like really like stern and like fuck you type deal. In the reverse though, also with this you have the 5 of Wands in the reverse though, which talks about not wanting to be in conflict, but it can also talk about an internal conflict. And then you're also clarified with the 9 of Wands in the reverse, which is a card of giving up. So I feel like this is like being unhappy because you don't know what you want, and there's an internal conflict inside of you, and you're just pretty much like, I'm giving up. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to do. So in your present position, you have 7 of Wands, or 7 of Swords clarified with the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So to me, I think it's like you're trying to figure out which direction you want to go because you're unhappy. That's one. There are 2 ways I can see it. It's either you're discontent with where you are now and you're trying to figure out which direction you want to go, or it's you're doing some sketchy shit because you aren't happy. Okay, and when I say sketchy shit, I mean lie, cheat, sneak. Okay. Now your challenge here though is the 4 of Cups in the reverse, which talks about missing an opportunity. So this could talk about a missed opportunity in the past, or it's telling you now that you need to miss an opportunity. Now it's clarified with Justice in the reverse, the Ace of Swords, and Judgment. Justice in the reverse talks about something where you were wronged, right? Or so it's like Justice in the reverse, where you were wronged or had like negative karma towards you. Ace of Swords talks about understanding everything there is to, like having full clarity of the situation, and Judgment is like a final judgment call. So it's like you need to pass up this opportunity on whatever it was that whoever hurt you, because you know the truth of it, and it's just a matter of making a final judgment call to be like, no, I need to move on from this, or I need to move away from this, right? So if it's a lie, cheat, sneak thing, it could be maybe you cheated or somebody cheated because they weren't happy, and now you're realizing, oh shit, I shouldn't have cheated. Like I need to pass this up. Or you're thinking about cheating or something, and you're like, okay, I need to, pass this up, leave this person behind because I already know it's not a good thing. I know all there is to it. Like I need to get away from it, right? In your recent past, though, you have the 6 of Wands, which talks about moving forward from something. It's also a victory card. I say moving forward from something because it's clarified with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, which talks about releasing yourself from grief and sorrow and being upset and moving forward, okay? Just getting over this pain and upset to move forward. Excuse me. Now, your goal here, you have the 7 of Cups in the reverse, clarified with the Lovers in the reverse, clarified with Temperance in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse is narrowing down your options. You want to narrow down your options and figure out what it is you truly want. And it's in regards to some form of disconnection and some form of, I want to say a lack of healing, because Lovers in the reverse talks about a disconnection. Temperance in the reverse can be either a lack of healing or something that's kind of throwing you off kilter, like throwing you off balance, making you a little bit unstable. So it's like you're trying to figure out like what you truly want in regards to this disconnect. Like it's fucking you up, it's throwing you off, and you're like, okay, what do I actually want to do here? What's my goal here? Type deal. Now, what's driving that? You have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the nurturing mother. She's very, I don't know why the word coddling came to mind. It can be coddling, but it's like a mother who takes the pentacle. Pentacles are earth energy, so it's stable, tangible, real, right? And it's like she nurtures it to make it grow, to prosper. So it's like, I want to figure out where it is I want to go, what I want to do in regards to this, because I want to nurture myself. I want to nurture the situation. I want to make it better. Now, I'm sorry, I've been coughing for like the past hour and it's starting to piss me off. Am I done? That would be great. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Wands is an in and out energy. Ace of Cups in the reverse can either be self-love or unrequited love. Okay. I feel like this might be, I'm not sure, give me another one. Because I'm not sure if this is, okay. I feel like it's a self-love thing. Right? Yeah, because you have the Four of Swords, which talks about rest, recuperation. It also talks about laying something to rest, and you have the Page of Wands in the reverse, which is like not getting an idea off the ground, not starting something. So it's like you want to nurture yourself because this is a period of self-love, where you want to figure out what it is that you truly want that's going to make you happy, because you're just really like at the point where it's like, I need to actually figure this out. Now, this goes back to what I said with your present situation with the Seven of Swords. It could be you're just trying to plan and figure out what it is that would actually make you happy, versus like a lie, cheat, sneak thing. So you're really in like a self-love mode right now, where you're just trying to figure out where I want to go, what it is that I want to do, and what will make me happy in the long run. And there's something here that you need to pass by to get there. And when I say pass by, I mean miss the opportunity. I need a damn cough drop, and I don't have one. Anyway, in the near future, you have the Tower in the reverse, clarified with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this near future card and this outcome card, they can both change. Okay, it's all determined by free will. This is right now based on the energy of when I shuffled the cards. So if you watch this video and decide to go in a completely different direction, the outcome in the near future gonna change. So Tower in the reverse talks about avoiding a disaster. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse talks about making a decision, and because upright it's weighing the pros and cons of something. In the reverse, it's like, okay, I weighed the pros and cons, I know which one I want. So you're making a conscious decision not to go in one direction so that you can avoid a disaster, which I think that would be, in a sense, tackling this challenge card, which is to pass up an opportunity. Now, internally, your internal influence is the Hierophant in the reverse, clarified with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse would be a disconnection, lack of commitment, and going against the grain. So, clarified with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it's like dropping a burden and choosing to go your own path. That's kind of how I'm viewing it here, because, like I said, it's going against the grain, going against the status quo. That's the actual like quote I know for it. But it's like, I'm dropping the burden of this. I don't want to like keep holding on to this. I'm just going to move forward and, you know, do something different. I'm going to avoid this disaster and go my own way, blaze my own trail kind of deal. Now, your external influence, this could be a person you're dealing with, people you're dealing with, or just the energy that's around you. I want to assume, usually I assume it's the person you're dealing with. They have the Hanged Man, which means kind of stagnant, not knowing where to go. And then they have, it's clarified with the Two of Wands in the reverse, which talks about a lack of planning and not knowing which direction to choose, okay? So they're stuck because they don't know where to go. And I think they're, in a sense, waiting on you to decide. And based on this near future card, you're, going to be going a different route, is what it's looking like. I'm sorry I keep drinking. My throat is like super dry all of a sudden. And it's really bothering me. So now your hope here, you don't want to open up, but you want to keep tabs. Okay, that's the first thing I get off this. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse, which to me, 95% of the time is the stalker card. I'm going to stalk you and see what's going on. And then you have it clarified with Star in the reverse, which talks about, what do you call it? Not allowing yourself to open up, not allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So to me, these comboed, it's like, no, I'm going to watch you from afar. I'm not going to open up to you. I'm not going to like let you in. I'm just going to watch you from afar, let you do your thing, right? That's what you're hoping to do here. It's like you want to pass this up because you don't want to open up. So you're just going to watch and whatnot. Now your fear, you have Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're fearing that you're not going to be happy and you're not going to be content still. Because Nine of Cups is the ultimate, it's the card of like contentment. Like I'm satisfied with life. I'm very happy where I am. It's not like complete emotional fulfillment, but it's like I'm content. I'm good, right? In the reverse, it's the opposite. I'm not happy, I'm not content, like something needs to change so I can be happy. So that's your fear. I didn't even clarify it because that's just self-explanatory. And I think that's really in regards to moving on from this person, is you're just afraid you're not going to be happy when you move on from this person. So your outcome here, you have the Lovers. And this threw me off because it's clarified with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which means coming out of the cold from someone. And this could also be saying that, and this is going back with the fucking lie, cheat, sneak thing. Are you like jumping between two people and you don't know what to do, and one person is kind of waiting on you to like make the right fucking decision, and it's like you need to pass up one opportunity to get to where you should be? Because the Five of Pentacles coming out of the cold with someone, it's like, oh, you know, we're having issues. So like, say you cheated, okay, and your significant other was like, okay, you know what, get away from me, I don't want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. You'd be left out in the cold, right? In the reverse, it's like they finally text you, hey, can we talk about this? Like, I want to make it work. Or you text them and then like, you guys start to come together and make it work. So that's like coming back together. It's coming out of the cold. So it's like there's some form of connection that's going to come here, and it has to do with somebody who you come out of the cold with, and it ends up being a victorious situation, because it's also clarified with the Six of Wands, the victory card. So there's going to be some form of connection that comes back together, and it's going to lead in a good direction, okay? Okay, that's what the advice was before. Okay, so your advice here, which I didn't understand it at first because I was like, there's a complete contradiction, and I'm pretty sure I said that earlier. Yeah, the Page of Cups, which talks about offering love. Why did I suddenly get... Camera, what are you doing? Settle down. Page of Cups talks about coming forward with a love offer, making a love offer, or just expressing your emotions. But then it was the Eight of Wands in the reverse, which one meaning of that card is communicate. So in the reverse, it would be don't communicate. So I'm like, what do you mean? That's a fucking contradiction right there. No, I think it's saying change direction, because, excuse me, the Eight of Wands can be a card of change. So, all right, there's two ways I can look at this. Now is where it gets a little fishy. Apply it to your situation, however it resonates to you. However it's resonated, everything so far has made sense to you. Stick with it, okay? because for some of you, it's saying there needs to be a change of direction. You need to heal something and express your emotions. For others of you, it's telling you to express your emotions and don't change direction, but still you need to release some form of hurt and upset. So it could be like if you slipped out of the relationship and hooked up with somebody, and then you're like, oh no, I fucked up, and you're trying to go back. It would be like, okay, don't change directions. You need to fix things with this person. Or somebody cheated on you, whatever. Or it's saying like, you cheated with somebody because you and your spouse, like, you weren't happy at all, so you cheated, and now you're like, what do I do? And saying, okay, you need to change direction, and maybe the new person will be better. It really is a situation-based thing. So I can't say the advice will be the same for everybody. Apply it to your situation. However it resonated throughout the whole thing, apply it that way, okay? But somebody here is waiting on you to make a decision about which direction to go. All right, so I'm gonna do some oracle cards. See what comes out for you. Oh my God, almost just blew all these off the deck, or off the table. Oh man, I am hungry. I want to go to the store and get a burger. I'm in the mood for a burger, man. Just sounds so good right now. All right, Spirit, give me a single jumper that reveals itself in the correct orientation, please. Oh, there we go. Indecision. Like I said, you have to make a decision. You're lost on which way to go. Give me another one, please. Really? Give me another one, please, Spirit. Appreciation in the reverse. All right. I'm dying. Just convinced. Stop it. Fulfillment of wishes in the reverse. Well, this deck you don't actually read reversals. Okay, Spirit, I'm not taking a stack. I just want one. Come on, Spirit. What we got? There we go. All right, so the one thing I will say with these oracle cards, if I can make a direct correlation to the tarot reading itself and it comes to me like that, like real quick, I will say it. If I can't make the correlation, I'm not going to try and make the connection. The message is just for you to hear, okay? And you make the connection or you take the message how it applies for you. All right, so we're going to start with the energy oracle deck first. Indecision. God, this is getting annoying. Upright. This card marks the presence of two or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at two roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice. Follow your heart. All right. Appreciation in the reverse. Come on, man. Okay. The appreciation card reversed is a warning that you're missing some important opportunities. You've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. Stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot. Instead, find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things with gratitude and acknowledgement. Your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures will cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problem patterns, causing you to lament your lack even more. Wow, I suddenly can't read. Let go of this negative focus and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. Remember, the more you appreciate your life, the more your life will appreciate in value. I think that's a good one. Okay. Now you have fulfillment of wishes and discontent and boredom. What the hell is that thing? Fulfillment of wishes, 109. This card, being one of, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that you have been holding, or that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. And what was the other one? Discontent and boredom. 99. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough, could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all of your energy on it, as opportunities will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. All right. All right, Capricorn. I apologize if it was a little scattered because it confused me a little bit, and honestly, it drained me a lot. I'm suddenly exhausted. But this is what I got for you. Like I said, you need to express yourself, and some of you, it's you need to change directions. Others of you, you need to not change directions and continue with what you're doing. Apply it to your story. However it resonates is however it's meant to be applied. So, but let me know down in the comments what you thought, how this resonates, all that good stuff. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button because it helps it circulate YouTube and gets this video out to more people, and I would really appreciate that. Like I said, anything you could possibly want to know about the reading, down below in the description. And as always, thank you all for the love and support, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Deuces.